guys, thanks a lot for clicking on this video. In last many months, I have seen a keen interest on the cost of living in Singapore. Many people have requested for this video, and that is why I am coming up with a video of my cost of living in Singapore. But we will take it very differently. We will discuss how much is my cost of living after COVID-19 and how much it used to be before COVID-19, and you will see a lot of difference. Also, after this video, you can make your estimate about how much you will be spending if you move to Singapore, and also how much you can save if you get a good salary. So let's get started. So hey guys, let's look at the spreadsheet of my expenses. We will divide it into categories and we will look at what I was doing before COVID, what was my expenses, what am I doing after the COVID-19 outbreak, what is my expenses now, and we will start with the first category, that is eating. So let's look at what I used to do for my weekday meals. Before COVID, as my office was in Suntec and there were many food courts, so I used to have my lunch and dinner in food courts, and that would cost me around $9 for lunch and $9 for dinner. For breakfast, I used to do at home or sometime at office. It will be like more or less free of cost because I used to have bread, butter, jam, bananas, milk. So the expense come out to be $360 because there are 20 weekdays on an average in every month. After COVID, what we have started doing is we have completely shifted to the home cooking mode, and now the expense is coming out to be $0. That means we are not spending any money on my weekday meals. For weekend meals, what we used to do is we used to order from Grab Food because we are too lazy to go out, and it would cost me around $50 over the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, because we used to order sometimes, like in the lunchtime, I order my dinner also and eat it twice, or yeah, bachelor lifestyle, right? So $50 over the weekend, and the expense would come out to be $225 because there are on an average 4.5 weekends in every month. Post COVID, what we are doing is sometimes we eat out, sometimes we order Grab Food, and it once in a while, and the current expense is coming out to be $125. Moving on to the restaurant meals. So if you go out, if you meet your friends, if you go out for working, and since my office was also in a very good location, we tend to eat out more often, and that is why we used to have 4 monthly visits to a good restaurant, and that would cost me around $50 each, and the monthly expense would come out to be $200. But since the COVID-19 outbreak, my restaurant visits have reduced a lot. And every month, on an average, I go to a good restaurant only twice. And that would cost me around $100 only. Moving on to the next category, that is rental. I live in a two-bedroom apartment in a small condo that I share with one of my friends. And he's also an Indian. And we pay $2,100 per month for this condo. And that will come out to be 1050. Currently, also, we are living in the same condo and there is no change. And that is why still I'm paying $1050 every month. For transportation, we used to use cab every day. I used to go to office with cab, and that would cost me around $10. Occasionally, I used to have cab rides to visit my friends, and that would cost me an additional $50, and that would make the whole cab expense every month would be $250. And currently, I'm using cab very occasionally, and the current expense would be $50 only. Bus and metro transport, I used to spend around $80 in my metro card, and currently I use bus and metro very, very less, and my monthly expense is coming out to be around only $10. Moving on to groceries, since we have made a lot of savings in eating outside, and that is why the groceries will see a lot of increase. Initially, I used to order only milk, bread, noodles, bananas, and all the basic stuff, and that would cost me around $50. Currently, what we are doing is we are ordering masala, rice, dal, vegetables, and a lot of stuff that you need for home cooking, and that costs me around $500 every month. But since it is shared, my expense would come out to be only $250. For utilities, before COVID, of course, we used to spend less electricity at my home because most of the time we are outside, and that is why the electricity and water bill was around $120. But currently, because we use induction a lot, we use air conditioner a lot, and overall we spend more energy and more water. Currently, our utility bill is coming out to be $240, so that is a double increase. For Wi-Fi, it used to be a cheaper connection from Wiz Communications, and it cost me around $36 every month for 1 Gbps fiber internet. And currently, also there is no charge because it is unlimited internet. For fitness, I used to go to a gym called True Fitness, and it would cost me around $136 every month. Currently, I'm not going to any gym and I'm doing home workout, and it is costing me $0 because it is one time investment on dumbbells and whatever you buy for home workout. But after that, there is no extra expenses. For shopping, so since my office is in a very, very good mall of Singapore, that is Suntec City Mall, it is very obvious that I will spend more money on clothes and accessories because I pass by those shops and I feel like buying more stuff. And that would cost me $150 every month. But currently, I mostly order online and only when I feel necessary. And the current expense is around $50 because we don't go outside and the clothing expenses has reduced to almost zero. Moving on to entertainment. So I used to watch at least one movie every month, and that would cost me around $20, including the movie ticket, popcorn, and whatnot. And currently, the movie theaters are closed, and we cannot buy any movie tickets, and we cannot watch any movies. So it's like zero uh, entertainment. We are not doing anything. For subscriptions for Netflix, Prime, YouTube, NordVPN, I used to spend around $30, and currently it's also same. I spend the same money for subscription. So coming on to travel and leisure. So this is a very, very big expense for me. Every year I book a lot of flights to countries like Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, and I get a lot of flights to India to visit my family, and also my family visit me. Whenever we go out, we book hotels, and the overall expense come out to be around more than $1,000. Last year it went out to like 15,000 or $16,000 or even more because I went to Europe with my family. So I'm taking a conservative estimate that on an average every year I spend $10,000 on these things, and that make it $800 for each month. So each month I spend $800, but now I'm spending none of the money because it's COVID-19 time and we don't have to spend money on such things. And this is also a good thing, but also a bad thing because we are not doing it by choice. We are forced to not travel, we are forced to not meet our family, and the expense is coming out to be zero. So coming to the total expense, before COVID, I used to spend $3,507. But now, after COVID-19, after this outbreak, my expense has reduced to almost half, and it is coming out to be $1,941. So this is all from the spreadsheet side. Hey guys, I hope you like the video. If you really like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also support me by subscribing the channel. And if you want to watch more videos, we have 12 other videos on this channel. Also, I will be keep on making more videos on Singapore living, expat lifestyle, career opportunities, and much more. So please stay tuned. Peace.